How to solve problems like a consultant. Think jigsaw puzzles. Remember when you were a kid and you had a jigsaw puzzle and you'd open it up and there was like 1,000 pieces in there? For me, at least, I think that's a very good analogy for business problems or consulting projects. You have data around the product and pricing, distribution, and the competitor. And from that mess, we need to come together and come up with recommendations that actually make sense. So what's the first thing that you do? For me, at least, definitely want to know what is the picture we're trying to create. Is it a picture of a dog or is it a picture of a ball? If you don't know if it's a dog or a ball, you're in trouble. So on the right-hand side of this page, the business analogy would be look at the proposal, the project charter, and the statement of work. What is it that the client is expecting? What did we promise the client to deliver? Number two, for me, I used to always look for the edge pieces first, because once I know where the top and the side and the bottom of the picture, I have a sense of proportion and I have a better sense of what goes where. In a business context, what do we know already? Is there a baseline? What's within scope and what's not in scope? It's very helpful to know the boundaries of the problem. That way you don't waste your time doing things that are not needed. Group the pieces by color. Of course, red, blue, white, yellow. And there's basically a couple of reasons you might want to do this in a consulting project. Number one, by organizing into buckets, it's much easier for you to find the information you're looking for. Marketing, finance, manufacturing, right? Also, if you have a larger team with other consultants working with you, it's very convenient for them to know where the data is, as well as have their work streams be separate, because you don't want to duplicate work and be inefficient. Once you get halfway through the puzzle or halfway through the consulting project, what happens is you end up getting pieces that you don't know what to do with, right? All the easy stuff has been done. And so what's left are the pieces that you're not quite sure about. Number one, definitely look back at the original picture that you're solving for. But number two, think about the hypothesis. Like, what did we used to think? And now that we're smarter, do we still think that, right? So use that rigor of thinking and analysis to really identify where those pieces go. And then finally, just stay open-minded. Unlike jigsaw puzzles, more than likely, you're not going to have all the pieces. And so you need to reverse engineer the answer. What's the final deliverable? Who's the audience? What's the confidence level that we need to have to stand behind our recommendation and give something really credible to the client? If that's useful, feel free to go to consultantsmind.com. Just type in puzzle and you can see the blog post that this video was based on.